Everything is live. Woo! Everything is functional and that was not a good time to look back at the chat. Okay. So session 30. If you're wondering where the hell session 29 is, long story short, all the OGL crap that was happening, I recorded a session, and yeah, that is currently up where all the other VODs are. So, in case you have missed the session, just hop back onto the where the VODs are and go through it, and there you go. Anyway, so we arrive onto the next day. It is now the 4th of July in game.
Happy America Day.
Happy Temple Day. Oh my god. Sir, can you mute your phone? So it is relatively early in the morning. Birds are chirping, and the storm that passed over the night before appears to have passed for now. There are dark clouds on the horizon, but you're not sure whether that will be any time soon or not. That it will start raining or anything on that line. Oh god. So the group are gathered in one space. And from last session, from what I'm aware, you had agreed that you were going to be heading directly to Cacot next.
Yes. Cacot.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
I don't know why I'm in such a silly, goofy mood.
I mean, back into streaming sessions again. It's an energy booster.
I'm just having a good time.
Cacot, that's where we're heading.
Yes. So
Chilling with my bestie K.
So you get breakfast and a quick chance to wash yourselves off as the last day of your in booking comes to its conclusion, and you will soon need to set out onto the road, or lack of road, because planes. So before you head back out into the Gerathinan wilderness, god, that is a mouthful, is there anything that you would like to do?
Oh, I would like to, because I would like to get a new set of clothes, just in case I get soaked again.
Okay.
So I don't have to be naked.
Let me go and open a thing.
Does anyone want to go buy some clothes with me?
I wanted to ask, is there raincoats in this world?
Let me just take a look. So...
Sure, you could. I mean, you could definitely enchant a coat to be rainproof.
Don't mind me scrolling through to see where the things
If
are.
not, I am leaving this place to start a raincoat business.
So the best thing that you would realistically be able to access in the much smaller store, like goods and services store in Floss, would be a large piece of canvas that is typically waterproof. But that will be the best thing that you have access to. In terms of clothing, depending on whether you just want regular, like your regular clothing, or whether you're going for something a bit more on the fancier end, will depend on how much it costs. Okay, so Okay, so
Also Easter's.
yes. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm assuming Milo and Alec, you two will be going together to acquire clothing and waterproof. Or waterproofing.
Yes, we are. Because we're
Mhm.
best friends. No. Yeah, we're going together.
So hypothetically, with this waterproof canvas, if I get, I don't know, like a sewing kit or something, could I hypothetically make myself a raincoat?
Yes, hypothetically, you could make a raincoat.
And I shall hypothetically do that. Well, get the canvas and a possible sewing kit.
Okay, so whilst Alec and Milo are heading out to the
Why do
general...
I keep on saying sewing? That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Does anyone else
Sewing
want to
kit.
come?
Is
I'm
anybody
going
else going
to
with?
sew some seeds.
I will take the silence as a no.
Yeah,
Just
probably.
us two. In awkward silence, probably.
Okay,
Cricket.
so Milo and Alec leave the inn room to go and acquire some items from the general goods shop. So as you arrive in this room, or in this building, as you arrive, assuming that you want some basic clothing for exploration, you find a little bit of variety in terms of clothing, but the best ones that would fit in exploration purposes will cost you about 15 gil, Alec. Meanwhile, a piece of canvas that'd be large enough to fit a coat, Milo, will cost you about 2 gil, and then the sewing kit. Oh my god, I can't brain cell, please help. Getting the weaver's tools will cost you 83 gil on top of that.
83, so 85 gil total.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mine was common clothes for 15, was it?
Yes. So
Cool, epic. I will remove 15 gil
I
from
shall
mine.
remove 85
Oh!
gil.
I'm gonna get my calculator out.
Same.
I did A-level maths and I cannot take away 15.
This is why
Big
Sonic
number.
says we have to stay doing maths until 18. So we can play
Well,
Dungeons and Dragons more
he
efficiently.
he can say that, but
But you're gonna
the fuck no.
So I'll let
Maths
you
is a
remove
choice.
those gil totals from.
And I'm gonna add some common clothes.
Put them down as explorers' clothes. There is a mild difference.
Okay. The difference is I look cool.
And also they're slightly more padded for exploration.
I look.
Okay, so
Marlo ain't got a clue on how to use a weaver's tools, but that's where you learn.
determination and many pinpricks in his fingers. Okay, so whilst Alec and Milo are out basically preparing themselves and getting a few items, the rest of the group is packing up their belongings, and I'm assuming you guys will be waiting out in the main square of Floss to meet Alec and Milo partway before you head out. Yeah. Okay. Right. So
Oh dang, you got a bot.
okay. So as the group reconvenes, you begin your travel off to Cacot. The journey will be quite long. It took 26 hours to get from there to there, so it's like
Longer than the 10 hours that Alice made us walk. Great.
the irony that Alice is not in session today.
Though, honestly, at least that means no Alice leading.
It went
No
okay in the
A.
end. It was horrendously risky, but it went okay in the end.
So, at a regular pace, it's going to take you about 65 hours worth of travel
That is...
on foot at a regular pace. So, quite a distance.
Yeah.
It's like a week.
It's about 3 days, roughly, in terms of actual
Yeah, if you
constant
don't
walking.
stop.
But if you were to stop with that, yeah, I reckon the better part of about a week. So, as you are getting ready to head out, a familiar voice calls out. Oh god, sorry, I have to bring sound. Give me a moment. You hear the call of, hang on a minute, hang on! And you see, coming across the horizon, sorry, this is really funny.
Who?
10 chocobos
Oh, good god.
coming over the horizon, one of which is a bright pink. And at the back of this group
Oh,
is a person riding a large silverish blue wolf.
Jelda, no.
Jelda what?
Jelda,
no.
Jelda. We don't have the rations for that many chocobos.
Jelda!
Milo starts laughing as soon as he spots it.
I think we all start laughing.
Xanus's jaw drops, and Kay just looks a little bit baffled. As the entire cavalry of chocobos that were brought back from Honeymill for the party are being led by none other than Alistor himself. Sorry, the absurdity of this is just really funny to me. So yeah, you are currently standing there staring down a collective of a large number of chocobos, to say the least, as Alistor dismounts from Rosemary and approaches the group. Ah, well, it's been a while, but the Guildmaster reminded me to bring these as might have been a bit more helpful for you.
Thank you.
Did you bring enough rations for them? Like, because I don't think we just packed for ourselves.
Milo smiles in, why not be prepared for everything?
And as you say that,
10 more cottages for each chocobo.
Fuck.
Alistor walks back over to Rosemary and undoes a rather large pouch that drops down onto the ground with a heavy crunch noise.
Well, ask and you shall receive.
Inside this
Sure.
bag should be enough feed to get these chocobos to Carmass and back. That's why I brought all of them, even though there are, well, 7 of you, and there are 9 of the birds. Thought bring the remaining 2 for some extra carrying space.
For some extra company.
Oh, for fashion, yes.
Well, I should certainly shorten the journey time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well, I should. Good.
And Alistor hops back up onto Rosemary. Right, well, shouldn't keep the others waiting. I'm going to start making my way back, because, believe it or not, Mado has been trying to educate us on how bear folk tradition, well, specifically cave bear folk traditions work, and it's been an experience so far.
What kind of cave bear folk tradition?
Not the ones that you're probably accustomed to, Benton. Not at all.
What one's a
do you think
Benton
you'll-
accustomed to?
You don't need to know that.
Do you think you'll be seeing the guildmaster when you get back?
Alistair looks a little bit confused, but nods. Yes? Is there a particular reason why?
Could you pass on the message that whilst we were travelling to Floss, we encountered Mace in a behemoth. Milo does a thumbs up.
Alistair just goes blank.
It was a confusing and traumatizing experience for all involved.
I would not put it on my top 10 list of things that have happened recently.
I would.
What?
Well, I mean, it was interesting.
It's got a point.
Plus, at the time, I didn't know who that was, so
But
it was just like
waking up
some guy.
automatically be on your list.
Alistair just looks baffled. I'm very confused.
Didn't
Yeah.
attack. He just sort of popped out of its mouth, and then they both disappeared.
What
So-
cast banishment?
Yeah,
You know what? Have a nice day. And Alistair cracks Rosemary's reins and starts heading off down the trail.
Hi, Alistair!
Hi,
Alistair.
Alistair. Thank you for the chocobos.
And they just vanish.
Which
And
one's
he
mine?
makes his way back.
I want the
Um,
biggest one because I'm the biggest.
I will look up.
I'm still not entirely sure we didn't hallucinate that entire sequence of events, to be honest.
I have to look up
No,
the
I
list
Well, I
again.
mean,
the only thing I
the
remember
likelihood
about
of-
these chocobos is one of them's called Time, and Time is mine.
Yes, I have the
Time is money.
I have the list.
Oh, I forget which one I had. Was it Sage?
As Alistair makes his way out and leaves, Jelda just kind of sits there, staring at Milo, just kind of seemingly lost in his own thoughts.
Milo goes over to Jelda.
Milo, how have you been?
I've been
Sorry,
good.
sorry.
How have you been?
I've been better. It's a bit boring back there. Alistair and Rosemary are usually quite a bit of laughter, and Mado has been trying to educate us and has been non-stop writing letters, sending them off to random cities in the hopes of delivering one to Alice. And Yuzok is an experience. I've lost track of the amount of times where he's almost set fire to the straw underneath Rosemary unintentionally.
Uh-oh.
He's a little bit of a klutz, not exactly used to living amongst people, from what it would seem anyway.
Well, once I get back, maybe I can take you out somewhere.
He takes a moment to just process what you said.
Milo has a small smile on his face.
Well, that would be quite nice, yes.
Well then, it's a date.
And Jelda has a big beaming grin on his face, and Fenrir begins to just follow after Rosemary. And you hear a very gruff, "Yeah, gotta take the city back. Bye."
Bye, Fenrir. Bye, Jelda.
And so you are left with this group of chocobos that are all staring at you very intently, looking almost fascinated by your existence.
Smooth, Milo. Real smooth.
Now to look up their names and probably find me talking about cooking.
Well, what can I say? I have no experience.
Amy, you did so good.
Well, you were doing well up until that point.
Ah!
Confidence is
Yeah.
everything. If you look confident, then you can't look dumb.
Mm,
No, you can look confident and dumb.
Yeah, I'm proof of
what
that, actually.
Alex said. Yeah.
But, it worked. And that's the important thing.
Sorry, I'm just having
Well
a bit of a
done.
chuckle at the. Oh god, just the mental image of like Jelda progressively sliding off of Fenrir on his way away.
So
Zelda!
As I'm just gonna line you all up so I can remember whose is whose. Also, why does Alice have a name tag? I'm assuming it's not visible, but why does she have a visible name tag?
Oh my god, I forgot how many of them there were.
There
Time,
are just a
there
few.
are
It's 9?
chocobos.
Yeah, I know how to count.
parsley,
Cumin.
cumin, cinnamon, oregano, thyme, basil, paprika,
Cumin.
sage.
I promise they're not cooking instructions.
Don't suppose that the
They can be
cottages
cooked.
have a
Pronounce that last
stable
one.
built in,
Cayenne?
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
or a post
Okay.
to tie them to,
Spice.
so they don't just sod off for the night when we're in our cottages.
Yeah, that's true. Can't they
Well.
just come into the cottages with us? I
If
don't
they,
know.
assuming they fit. So it's
Yeah.
oregano.
Assuming that's it. I
and
mean, if there are trees around,
sage.
You can tie
we
them up to a
can tie them
tree.
up to a tree. Yep.
Yeah, but what if someone eats them?
We could trade
someone,
them.
something.
Like Lucky the Second.
Like a
Xanet-
monster. comes
Xanis
along.
looks over to Milo. Not to burst your bubble, but where are you gonna find a tree in the middle of the plains? And he grimaces a little bit, just trying to figure out a solution as he's just presented a problem without actually contributing anything useful.
Oh, maybe there could be a
Well-
stable.
In the middle of nowhere, that's doubtful. But we can't just use our cottages constantly, just because they're only one use. We're gonna have to find a way. Speaking of cottages, did I actually buy any last time, or do I still only have the one?
You
Fuck.
bought tents.
I bought
Thought I
10.
just ordered me.
I have no idea.
There we go. So the Chocobos kind of approach, and don't mind me just basically organising them.
Can I ask?
Which
Chocobos
one?
overlap.
Chocobos are not supposed to be overlapping.
Which one
The
was
chocobos begin to
Carl's?
climb atop of each other and create a cheerleader
Rosemary.
pyramid.
Oh, yeah, he already has one.
I think you mean which one was Alistor's?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my god, okay. So, StreamView has resynced, I think. Also, I'm realising that the chat's popped out. There we go. Everything is now functional. There are not Chocobos overlapping. one
Oh no,
another.
I only bought 2 tents,
Rip. So,
14 rations, and 5 days of firewood.
We have 2 tents, so most of us are sleeping outside.
No, we
Tents are
have
4 people each.
4 tents, because I've got 2 tents in my backpack already.
We actually have a
Were
surplus
these
of
tents magical?
if they have a description next to them that says that they are magical, then yes. Else,
I mean,
No.
the ones that I bought last session.
They become
No,
non-magical.
I don't
I
think
don't
think they were in
They use-
Penton's inventory, not gonna lie.
My inventory?
Yes, because you purchased them and you put them in your inventory.
That's true, you did purchase them.
Did I?
So, well done. Just need the table, you genius.
No, funny bone on some. I don't even know what.
Even better.
Funny bone on an unknown thing.
On an unknown object. So, I
A
did.
UFO.
The distant if you're using the Chocobos to travel, it will quite. That was a random noise that just made my brain go kaput. Should be about 32 and a half hours if you're traveling at normal pace on a Chocobo mount.
Do you have to make like animal handling checks?
Yep.
Oh dear.
What, to see if we like get thrown off like a horse?
If they just run the fuck away.
If
With
they
you on
don't
them.
appreciate you.
Please,
So-
no. I don't
I
think
don't
I could do animal
appreciate you.
hand.
Rolls a nat 1. Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh, me.
This is gonna go wrong.
Are we rolling animal handling? Are we doing that? Is this what's happening?
Oh my goodness, a
For
chocobo
the
all on my
fur-
own. Never mind, it's gone.
For the first day, no, you will not need to
Okay,
roll
cool.
because they have
Oh.
they have had their animal handling checks dealt with by Alistor. You will
Nice.
however, need
That's
that for the
Alistor.
day after. So, hopping upon your Chocobos. Let me just pop that back into existence.
Onwards, noble steed!
The Chocobo looks at you, Panton, and just goes. A very quiet and discontented noise.
Maybe
Is
it's
it-
a girl.
It seems as though your Chocobo is sassing you slightly.
Please go forward.
Oh my god.
Go backwards, do it, nobles.
Lucky the second era.
Does the Chocobo obey you? Or do you have a really sassy bird? The bird does not listen. It starts moonwalking whilst looking at you.
You know what? That's pretty cool. I'm okay with this.
That is pretty impressive.
Fucking moonwalking Chocobo. What now? Anyway, so
At the very least, we can distract the enemy.
with
Question.
steeds aplenty, yes.
We do actually know their names, right?
Yes. Would you
Good.
like me to remind you of who is paired with who?
I can see. The names are beneath them.
Cool. I always forget whether they're visible or not.
Don't worry, Sage and Oregano are on top of each other.
Oh my god. Because that's the Alistor. One of those is the one that Alistor would have taken, and the other one's the one that Maida would have taken. But they're not here.
We're just dragging them along.
Hang on a minute, is that showing on the stream view? Because if it is, it's kind of funny. Okay, no, the stream view is
I
correct.
can't see that on mine, I don't think.
You
I
may
think
need
I
to
just need to
refresh.
refresh because I was tabbed out.
Okay,
Rip.
I'll refresh.
Oh
I
my
can
god.
see it loading.
There we
Oh
go.
my
pardon me.
There we go.
god.
I was,
Okay.
I was
Very
waiting
nice.
for it. It was
Well
stuck
done.
there. It was stuck, I tell you.
Anyway, moving
No,
swiftly
mine's good.
onwards.
Mine's fine, I've just reloaded it.
There we go. So
No
you
one's-
begin you begin your travels onwards to Cacot.
Has my chocobo stopped moonwalking and got stuff to going forward, or am I going
Yes.
to be going the whole way back?
Moon's walked
It is-
away there.
It is now traveling normally.
To go to Cacot?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So who is leading? Is the question.
Me again.
Sure.
I was good at it last time.
You've had a full day's rest, so there will be
Yep.
no concerns for that. Okay, so roll navigation, please.
Navigation. 22.
Okay, so taking a quick look at the map that Xanis is carrying, basically shows it to you, rolls it back up, puts it back in his bag, and you make your way. Well, you start making your way towards Cacot. How long are you leading for?
Let's do 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay. Hour 1
We die.
Yeah.
is uneventful.
You step on a
Damn.
landmine.
Hour 2! It starts
again.
raining again. Fuck.
Hour 4, hour 5, hour 6. Okay. So the first 6 hours of your journey as you're leading, the worst thing you have to deal with is the fact that you're having to get used to riding on these birds. If any of you are any of you get motion sick, God help you.
No, just seasickness.
Do they have saddles? Or
Yes. They have
Yes.
they have saddles and bits,
Oh, thank God.
as in like the thing that goes in their beak.
In the mouth.
We-
Yeah. Oh my God.
Maturity.
What did she say?
we know Lupus.
I am not involved in this, okay?
I would like to exclude
I was
myself
the
from this narrative.
I was the mature person in
I'm
this
gonna be honest, I wasn't
situation.
even thinking about it until you went the thing in its mouth.
You are the problem child, not me. You are.
Sure. Anyway, as
Lupus,
you were
I went
travelling along.
horse riding as a child.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I wasn't a rich little baby with money, so I did not go horse riding.
So we got to call Milo a Tory
I
then.
found one in the wild.
No.
He just jumped on its back and
Anyway.
went, "Way!"
Anyway,
bourgeoisie tour.
if you guys settle down.
Okay. Sorry.
The Wolfman is talking. Anyway, so you come to the end of your 6th hour of travelling, and it seems like Alistor has trained these steeds up quite well. They listen quite well. They behave themselves. Although Penton's Chocobo definitely seems to have more of a temperamental and sassy nature, as
The
it
proper
keeps
breaker.
as it quite frequently turns around to him and goes, as though it's trying to assert dominance.
Now we go.
He poses.
Next thing you know, it's gonna start T-posing, and then you should be afraid.
Real.
Choco
So-
blast when.
Oh god, no.
The Choco
So-
Meteor win.
Oh no.
So-
We're not dealing with Kaki the second again.
As you're traveling, you find that you've landed roughly in the right area. The town of Floss has kind of vanished behind you, and you are now out in the open plains. There does not really seem to be that many landmarks around you, but where you have stopped is it's basically all flatland from what you can currently see. It is flat plains.
Never mind. No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It is flatter than my tone first thing in the morning when I have not had my coffee.
Mood. No
Anyway,
comment. Anyway, moving on.
So, who would like to take the lead next?
Moi.
I can.
Aww. Anyway,
Between the two of you, if one of you would rather.
I can.
okay. Crows.
So you've been travelling for 6 hours. You can do another 2 hours, or you can try and push the mounts a little bit further.
Let's
Okay.
do 2 hours and see how we're doing. How we're
Okay.
feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Like a
navigate,
normal-
right?
Like a normal
Yeah.
person.
Navigation, please.
I shouldn't have said anything when I fucking said roll that one earlier. No.
Oh my god. You get us lost. We're now back at Floss. Oh
No,
my
we
god.
end up back at Floss.
We find ourselves
Like-
in the middle of the ocean.
You find yourself.
Can we use the
My
bird
map is
flotation
upside down.
device?
I rolled an 8 total, man.
Hey,
Or fucking that one.
Oh, this is why I should have done it.
Hey Milo,
should've said-
you know
I
you
should've said
said
no.
nat 1. You know you said nat 1. The event dice of does something good or bad happen? The dice that I'm using, I just rolled a natural 1 on it.
Oh
Bad
no.
things happen. The storm
no.
rolls back in.
Oh, for
This
fuck's
is all
sake!
your fault. You had 2 hours.
Roll
First hour, you
initiative.
already fucked up.
And and
In
it
like the
comes
first
back.
few minutes.
You guys
I
and
was
your
like,
fucking rain dance.
Will I roll a nat one, guy? Or something about a nat one, guys? Oh
First
my
5
god.
minutes, we fall into a fucking trench.
Within the first
We
hour of traveling, not only do you get lost, Milo,
Right.
and like to be fair, it is all flatlands, but you somehow manage to get so lost without any nearby markers to associate with that within the first hour you have not made any progress in the direction that you wanted to go.
We don't.
This?
Does anyone have an idea on how to fucking orient themselves?
I know where north is at all times, so we can navigate from that, or orient ourselves from that.
But to
That
add
would-
to this, the storm comes back,
No.
and it comes back with a vengeance.
You whore!
As you watch in the distance as the clouds start to roll in quite quickly, and you see bolts of lightning striking
That's
to
not
the
good.
earth.
Whoa, good thing there aren't any trees around.
Hey, who has metal armor?
Uh-oh.
Nobody?
I don't have armor.
Okay, good.
Lol.
But there are some of you who are carrying large quantities of metallic objects.
Oh
Looks-
fuck yeah!
Looks
That-
at
My
Milo, looks at
rapier!
Xanax, looks
No,
at Mira.
listen. It's like the Legend of Zelda. It's like Breath of the Wild. You literally just have to put them away. Just don't have them in your hand, and then it's fine. Just put your guardian sword in your hand, guys. No one. Oh, that's not funny to anyone else.
No, I got the joke. My brain is just
Bless you.
taking a moment to.
Thank you.
Okay.
What the
My
fuck was
brain.
that?
Did I sell those?
I made a joke. My laugh now, please. Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks,
guys.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, wait.
So,
So, as you are lost, you've definitely gotten yourself lost at this point. It's chucking it down with rain, and I would like everybody to make a perception check with -5
Ooh.
penalty because it is raining to the point where you are struggling to see.
Do you see the other behemoth on its way?
do you see the thing that is going to come down upon us
Alice!
now? Oh
Alice,
my
we're
god,
in
she's
the way.
Oh my god! Hello!
Alice, it's
Live.
Where have you
raining.
been?
We have chocobos, and
Alice,
it's
I
raining
got
again.
us lost.
Oh no, guys, oh no.
This is why we should have
Alice,
had
I
Alistor the
rolled
whole time.
On my navigation check, I rolled a nat 1, and I
We're
made a
lost
joke
on a
about
parade.
rolling a nat 1 earlier, and then Lupus rolled a nat 1.
Okay, so just to catch up on what you
R.I.P.
just Alice.
R.I.P.
Basically, the party has Alec and Milo went out to the general goods store to go and get a few bits and pieces. Alistor turned up with your chocobos, as you'll probably be able to see them when you load the Roll20 in. The journey went well for the first 6 hours, and then Milo took over, rolled a nat 1, and got lost out in the middle of the plains, whilst you're still riding the chocobos, by the way. So it's a shorter journey. And I rolled a natural 1 on the event dice whilst you're travelling, so the storm has come back. And it is basically shooting down bolts of lightning as well. Oh yeah, and Milo
Oh, I love that
successfully
for me.
Milo successfully made a pass at Jelda.
Yeah, they're going on. Yeah, they're going on a date if we fucking live. We're not getting
How
struck by
awkward that would
lightning.
be. Okay, so hour 2 of
Oh yeah, that was our one.
Milo looting. It gets better, but not massively so. As you end
Milo
up...
did Milo recognise that he got lost within that first hour?
No.
Surely.
I rolled a
Great.
17.
Well, the rest of us noticed, so
Yes, but no.
I'm aware.
So that perception check that I asked you guys to make.
Yeah.
Alice, the perception check is being made with a -5 penalty to your total roll. If you could
Alright.
pop that up for me. So let's go from... Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't reset my my tally thing. Sort from A to Z. I hope that sorted the whole thing, did it? Yes, it did. Cool. Alec.
15.
Give Alice a second just to get stuff up. Mira.
18.
Nice. Good
Please,
job.
Kay, please.
I am able to perceive.
I can sort of perceive. I'm somewhat perceiving. I'm
Milo.
moderately perceiving.
15.
Wait, hold on. I read my DC wrong.
We're perceiving of averageness.
17.
And Xanis. What did Xanis
Some
roll?
average level perception going on right now.
So you're all. Actually, Alice. Yes, sorry, Alice. What did you roll?
So you might all be averagely perceiving, but not Alice. So I rolled a 7.
Hey.
Hey, it's okay. You don't need to perceive. We're perceiving for you.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Fortunately
This is
enough, you have kept relatively close together. Oh my god, the V's have returned. So during this, you're fortunate enough that as a group, you realise that you have come across mountains.
Fuck, we went north.
There are
I
not.
think.
You actually went west.
West? Fuck.
That's sort of
so
in the right direction.
Kind of the right direction?
We'll get to the right direction.
Yes.
It will become the right direction.
So-
Tomorrow.
The mountains themselves are like just within view. Like you'd say you're at least a fair few hours away. Like I'd
Milo.
say, judging by distance, they're probably about 6 hours away by the Chocobo.
But hey,
But you can
That's
now
a
see them in the
landmark.
distance. Yes, it is.
Don't try and
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
the wrong
landmark.
fucking landmark.
Yeah, it's the wrong
well, there's really no
landmark.
fucking landmarks between Floss and Cacot.
That you know of.
Chill.
What? This is why we
So-
should leave the navigation
We'll-
to me, you know?
No. We'll get started again tomorrow. I think we should probably
So-
just.
Yeah, it is currently 6 p.m. in game. So you could potentially
we
try
can-
and get some rest and then push on through the night. But that is up to you guys. And how
I
you
guess
feel
we'll
about
keep
nighttime
going.
traveling.
Is
I guess we'll
anything
keep
around
going.
us?
Hmm?
Is anything around us? Can we hear anything? Any
Planes,
Sounds of-
and more planes.
sounds of monsters or animals? Or
I would require you to make a perception check
with probably disadvantage because there is
Yes.
thunder going on.
with disadvantage because there is thunder, there is lightning.
That is a
and-
nat
There
20.
was rain.
That's a what?
As a nat 20.
Okay. So what's that total?
Do I have to do the -5 again?
No.
No.
Also, did you roll twice because it's disadvantage?
Ooh, good point.
What should be in that one?
So 16.
Okay.
So a 19.
So you can hear what sounds like a bird call, like a loud bird in the distance, but you can't really see through this rain to really make out anything.
Are chocobos like dogs, where if they hear another bird making a noise, then they think
I don't know. What is your
Do they all
understanding of chocobos, Pension?
chirping? I
Make
don't
a
think I've
nature
ever
check.
interacted with a chocobo before.
Okay, well then no, you do not know this, or whether that is the case.
more out of character, I was asking.
No. I'm telling you that in character, you would not be able to know this.
Okie dokie.
Smiley face. God, that feels good.
Mm.
I reject your smiley face.
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards. You can set up camp here for the night, or you can take a rest. And basically, try and make like a canopy or something to take some rest in, and then move along. But that would mean that you'd be traveling at night.
I think we go for a few more hours and then rest.
I would say rest
But in the-
now.
Okay, if you want to rest now, I'm not going to stop.
That is
Well, we can
up to you
definitely go
guys.
for like 5 more hours, you know?
We
Alice,
don't have your endurance, Alice.
No.
Well, we are on Chocobos, so it's not like we have to walk.
But the Chocobos need rest as well.
Yeah, but I'm not a Chocobo. That's fine.
Wow, how considerate.
Cinnamon throws you off of its back, Alec,
I was joking! Why is it throwing me off?
because it rolled a nat 1 on insight, so it genuinely
Bruh.
believes that you intend to push it to its existence.
No! I get thrown off. Oh my god, now I'm on the floor in the
Oh my
rain.
god, it's okay, Parsley. I will never let anything happen to you.
I'm gonna stand up going, if you do that again, I'll fucking you'll be dinner. I'll fucking do it.
Oh,
Please
jeez.
don't threaten your animal companion, Alec.
Alec.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
Alec.
So meteor.
Don't fucking do
It turns its head away from you and goes over to where Oregano and Sage are, leaving you standing there in what is slowly becoming mud at your feet. You have been rejected
I was
by the
joking.
bird.
Please. I'm gonna go after it, please. I was joking. Please. I'll give you whatever you want. You can have my food.
This is a hostage
I don't wanna
situation.
war.
The Chocobo
It
agrees,
failed-
takes all of your food.
It fails its insight check to potentially try and suss out any whether you do or don't intend to push it beyond its limits. It reaches down, it takes your backpack in its beak, and then squats down to let you hop back on.
Oh.
Aw, thank you. I will never threaten you again. Okay?
It is still currently holding your backpack in its beak.
Okay, you
Oh,
can. You know what? If that makes you feel better for insurance, you can hold it. Okay?
Your
For
food is
insurance.
gone.
All my food?
More than likely, depending on how this next bit goes.
I'm gonna be eating Chocobo food, I swear to God.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Rip.
Well, that's
Alex
unfortunate.
probably eaten worse, let's be real.
Moo.
Well, are we actually resting, or because if
That is a
that's
good
the
question.
case, Alec just got back on cinnamon for no reason.
Didn't the behemoth attack at night?
The behemoth was prowling at night, yes, but you do not know which direction it initially came from.
No, not the worried about the behemoth. It's more things tend to hunt at night.
I mean, it's not like Mace is gonna come twice, you know?
Don't jinx it, Marius.
Kay pipes up. I'm not gonna do a voice for this very short piece of information, but Kay openly voices towards you, Penton, that behemoths tend to hunt during the day, and the fact that that particular behemoth was out at night is a very rare coincidence.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because it was
try and get my
tracking us from the day
backpack back
to the
from.
Wait, okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
try and get my backpack back from Cinnamon.
Can
Well,
I
can I?
roll history to recall what kind of things would be crawling around this time of day?
You certainly may.
Okay. Oh my god, the button's gone! No!
Can I? Can I?
So,
Can I roll animal handling
Oh
to
my
get my
God, hang
backpack
on.
back?
Okay.
Oh my god, why am I getting so
Yes,
many-
Alec. Mira's making a thing. Milo, you were gonna say something.
27.
I'll let you deal with this first.
Okay, that's a 12.
Uh,
I
that's
do
quite
not
a
have
low
enough.
roll. You
Yes.
get your bag back, Alec.
Do I have food?
Yes, it has not been able to go through the bag yet. Mira, you
Okay.
you remember from what bits and pieces you've read about Girathina that there tends to be a type of magical avian being known as the Zoo. That's Z and then two U's that tend to hunt relatively late in the evening.
Is that the only thing?
There are a couple of things that are encouraged to come out during stormy weather,
No,
Right.
don't say that.
like lightning elementals.
My main concern is the fact we are in an open field, which means an avian creature can just see us from any point whatsoever.
And also, we're travelling in a storm.
Also that. So
Also, we're a lot bigger because we are riding huge creatures.
yeah. So I don't know.
I'd say we probably
this-
rest.
Yeah, I feel like traveling like more is just gonna bring more noise.
How long do the Chocobos travel for anyway, before they become tired?
They can typically travel a bit longer than the average person, but because they are not, it seems that these chocobos have been more recently tamed. They haven't got as much of an endurance yet.
Okay, yeah. So rest.
Okay, so
You've got options. Tent or cottage.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a tent might be more appropriate for this situation.
Xanis looks over to Milo. Hey, Milo.
Hmm?
Did you pick up anything that's waterproof?
Canvas, yeah.
We could probably use some of that with a couple of like the tent poles to give us a little bit of a waterproof space.
It's a good idea, Sans.
What shall I do for the chocobos? Since
Um,
we've got nowhere to tie them up.
Well, they're kind of like ducks. They've got waterproof feathers, so they're probably living this. And as he says this, Time starts basically tapping its feet on the ground to try and encourage some worms to the surface.
Wasn't what I was really asking, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
I
That's
was
my bad.
asking, is there like will the person be watching have to take care of the chocobos to make sure that they don't leave or wander off or get eaten by a zoo? Because who knows?
Xanis takes a moment to think. Well, about that. I mean, if we take some time to rest, and then we've got like 2 people on watch, we could just tie some of their leashes and that to the tent poles.
Alright. Well then, let's get this set up.
So with a little bit of Xanis's I'm not going to call it handyman knowledge. A little bit of Xanis's
With a little
survival
bit of
knowledge.
survival.
Here's DIY knowledge.
Sure. The little bit of survival knowledge that he gets from Zippy's side, he manages to basically rig together a couple of the non-magical tents and using their tent poles to make basically like a little waterproof canopy, and ties the chocobos to a couple of the poles, giving the party a bit of space to basically not get drenched. As this is occurring, the first 2, Xanis turns to the group. So I'm gonna say the first 2 that get put on a watch. I'm gonna put Alice and Penton on watch, because then
Alright.
then you can put Mira and Alec on, and then Milo and Kay on, and then I can take watch on my own if need be.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so everybody scuttles away to go and sit in their tents and sleep, leaving Alice and Penton sitting on watch, basically in the rain. Fortunately enough, the rain's not blowing in a direction, it's just coming directly down, so it's not blowing into the shelter. But it's the first time in a while that you 2 have basically been left with each other, for lack of better wording.
Weirdly romantic, don't you think? With the rain and the darkness and, you know...
I mean, it's wet, cold, and dank.
Yeah, but you gotta look past it. We're all still alive. No one's gonna eat us.
Well, that's so long as you pay attention, yes.
I'm paying peak attention. I do have to ask something though.
Yeah.
So, you know how we were a thing and then weren't a thing and like everything happened?
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking, would you do it again?
Would I do what again? Would I try the relationship again?
Yeah, like the whole thing, you know? But
Where-
like
where's
way
this coming
better than we
from?
did it the first time. Oh, come on. You can't tell me that I wasn't dropping hints at you.
Your hints were, I'm going to chop your head off, and then I'm not going to chop your... Oh, wait, yeah, that makes sense.
There you go. It was, I mean, the flirting was there.
I mean, I still have my head attached to my shoulders, so I guess so.
So consider that a great success, a match made in heaven.
Weren't you seeing Mado? You two seem pretty happy together. He's put a lot of effort into your relationship.
Well, I haven't seen him in ages, and I do really like him, but like, I don't know. I haven't been able to see him, and he hasn't like officially, made things official. It's like a tricky, complicated situation. And like, yeah, I like him, and all is well, but I can't stop thinking about you.
I mean, I'm touched, but I'm afraid to say I don't feel the same way, Alice. I do not think doing this again would be a good idea, especially since it ended so horrifically the first time, which I'm to blame for. But we don't make a very good couple. It was a very toxic relationship.
Yes, I know it was a toxic relationship, but I guess it's okay. I accept your decision. We do still make a great combat team, though.
Yeah, that was fun. But also, Alice, you can't be doing this. You can't ask me if I want to try again, just because you haven't spoken to Mado in a while.
What do you mean?
It's extremely... It's a violation of his trust.
What? I'm allowed to like who I like?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to cheat on the person you're with.
How is this cheating? At what point is this cheating?
You're proposing a relationship with me while you're already in a relationship.
I'm not. I told you things are complicated with him.
It's not what I've seen, but anyway.
My head is in one place, my heart is in the other. This is what I'm telling you. But I understand you've made it clear you don't wish to be with me, and that's okay. I'm gonna go for a little walk in the rain.
I don't think that's very safe, Alice.
I have a sword, I'm all good.
So my question
And
is
could you
Alice
just-
still present, or has she just walked off into the rain?
She's just walked off into the rain.
Okay.
You gonna wake up Xanis?
Why?
So
Straight away.
I'd say this is like a few hours into watch.
She hasn't walked very far. Like, can I just...
Are you still visible? Is the question.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got to
So
keep
He
an
just
eye on
doesn't
Alice
want to-
and the rest of my surroundings now.
She just doesn't want to be sat next to Penton, basically.
okay. Well, the bat about another 30 minutes or so passes with Alice basically having a pace back and forth out in the rain before it comes around to Mira and Alec. I think that was the next pairing. Was that the next pairing? Fuck it,
Maybe.
That's who
I don't
I'm
know.
grabbing at now. I don't
It
care.
was one of them.
So, Penton and Alice are relieved from
You
watch
have to roll
by
perception.
Alec and... Yeah. I mean, you can roll perception if you want, but nothing's happened. You should be more concerned if I'm asking you to roll perception.
Who's rolling perception?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused.
It's alright. So yeah, it's now Mira and Alec on watch.
It's really coming down hard out there, isn't it?
Yeah, at least it's not coming down hard on me.
Yeah, I mean, you do kind of make a really good water shield.
I do, don't I?
Yeah. Have you ever, like, walked in the top of a door frame before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember back when I was younger, I would, like, watch the rain come down from indoors. Mum didn't like me getting all muddy. Yeah, I don't
I
know too
remember
much
getting,
about
I remember
your...
getting sent out into the rain.
For what?
Wrong. Just sleeping out there.
You slept in the rain?
Sometimes.
Why? Did you like it?
No, they just kick me out sometimes.
Ah. That sounds kind of sad, you know. I wouldn't kick you out. Maybe.
Oh, thanks.
Like, maybe if you did something really, really dumb, then I'd think about it, but I don't think I actually would. Xanis might, though. He'll kick you. Like, literally.
He'll literally, yeah.
But, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
I realised that I haven't exactly been the best, if that makes sense. Like, I want to do something to get the last of this naivety out, you know? So, I wanted to, like, make a bucket list, I guess, of things that I want to do.
What, do you have anything on the bucket list right now?
Well, I guess the first thing I want to do is, like, introduce myself to someone formally without them thinking that I'm, you know, a nuisance.
Oh, I didn't think you were a nuisance when we first met.
Yeah, but you're nice. Not everyone else is as nice.
Am I? I don't know if I am.
I mean, you haven't threatened to sucker punch me yet, so I consider that to be a great success.
Excellent.
But the kind of people that we're meeting nowadays, they don't have as much patience as, like, you or Mimi. So I kind of need to learn how to make a good first impression. Yeah. But then there's other stuff that I want to do. I want to be more, I don't know, independent. I always rely on Mimi and Alice as well, and you too. But I'm not always going to be around people. Yeah. So maybe things like learning how to bargain, or, like, I don't know, I want to be someone that people can rely on. Maybe like a mediator, I guess. But I think to get there, I gotta start small. But I'm not really sure what I should do to start small.
Me neither.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of complicated. I mean, back when I was younger, you know, they always said just read books. If you read a book, you'll get some kind of insight. So, I don't know. Maybe I can try doing that. Well, is there anything that you wanted to learn about?
I mean, I'm mostly just interested in time magic. Everything else is kind of... Well, I mean, I like other things.
Well, what got
But-
you into time magic?
I'm not sure. I thought maybe it was something I was always interested in. Then I was good at it, and then thought maybe it could make me useful.
Huh. I guess that kind of makes sense, but I think my mum knew a bit of time magic. I always kind of thought she was lonely because of it, trying to change the way that things were. Do you have regrets because of it?
I mean, I have regrets, but not because of time magic.
Hmm. I guess everyone has some kind of regret in the end. I know I do. But if you could change one thing, what would you do?
I would somehow save my friends. I've thought about it a lot. Like, if there's some way I could go back and... Nothing seems... Doesn't seem possible.
Yeah. It's sad, but I have come to learn that lives can't always be saved. And some people don't want to be saved, which is kind of the sad thing of having to admit. You know, as much as we try, we can't save everyone. So we have to do the best that we can to honor people while they're here.
If I could just have Catherine back, I would be
Catherine?
fine with that. She was my girlfriend. I think if even just her.
What was she like?
She was she was and funny, and she liked me back, which was no one ever really liked me before. So obviously we were in love.
It sounds like a wonderful thing. I'm sorry she's no longer here.
It's,
I know it doesn't mean much, but I like you. Not in that way, but I do like you.
yeah. I like you too, but not in. You're like a little sister to me.
Yeah, I think everyone sees me as a little sister nowadays. Not that I mind it.
You've
But-
got that vibe.
Yeah, I suppose so. But if there ever is a way that we'll be able to see Catherine again, I'll be sure to tell her how cool you've been.
Thanks. And Alec hides his face, but you can see he's kind of crying a little.
So, as this interaction kind of carries on, the two continue talking for another hour or so before they are relieved by Xanis, who takes the next watch. And the last couple of hours of the night kind of roll by quite quietly. Nothing really seems to happen. The rain seems to have lessened a bit, and morning, air quotes, i.e. midnight. Wait, was it midnight? 2 a.m. Fucking hell, 2 a.m. in the morning, you all get woken by Xanis, who kind of pops into each tent? I can word. Each tent and gently shakes you awake. And very in a very hushed voice goes, "Guys, it's late, but if we're gonna start traveling again, we should probably get up now."
Philo gets up and... Hello, it's a time. Good morning.
Hey, if you yawn, you're gonna make everyone else yawn too.
Goodness, what time is it?
Xanis looks to Penton. I'm not sure, but it's been a little while. I gave everybody a bit of extra rest and went ahead instead of Kay and Milo taking next watch. I did because couldn't sleep, but
Ben's gonna look around to see if Alice is still here and hasn't just wandered off.
she is in the other tent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I assume she would probably have gone when we
I'm
switched over.
sleeping.
She is.
Gremlin Alice.
No, Alice.
Alice just hunches down gremlins out of the
I go
tent.
to like wake Alice up, and she pulls me to a sumo hug.
Yeah, Alec is awake, but he's not moving. He's just kind of like tired, just out of it.
So as the group is waking up, Xanis starts a small flame, with a little bit of help from Kay. Oh god. Yeah, with a little bit of help from Kay, you get the scent of a semi-nice warm meal kind of wafts through your little encampment, but it's kept on quite a low flame.
We've still got the same number of chocobos we had yesterday.
Yes, they are all still there.
Good.
Fortunately. And out of his bag, Xanis pulls a few small bowls with some wooden spoons, all of which appears to be quite heavily varnished to the point where it is waterproofed. And having used up some of the rations that he was carrying on him, with a little bit of some of the rainwater that he's collected during the night in a big pot, has basically made us a meh tier stew. It's something warm and edible, for lack of better wording. And passes out a bowl, a relatively full bowl to each member of the group. However, I would assume Alec is still in the tent at this point. Alec, you have someone come and sit down next to you. It's still quite dark, so you can't really make out who it is initially. But Kay has come and sat in the tent with you and passes you one of the bowls that she is holding.
Oh, thanks.
It's alright. I thought it'd be nice if I brought it in because you seem tired.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a not great dream.
She smiles at you. Well, I mean, maybe you can tell me about it on the way. But now that I think Xanis wants to try and get some stuff sorted, because it's quite early, but we need to get travelling before any of the nocturnal wildlife starts making its way over. So I guess eat up and we'll get moving. And she gives you a very soft and almost affectionate smile before leaving the tent with her own bowl to go and plop down by Mira. And the two of them start having a short conversation whilst eating. And it seems like the general morale has come up a bit, but that also could just be the fact that it's not chucking it down with rain constantly. My question is, out of you guys, who has good dark vision?
I think I do.
I'm sure we all do have dark vision.
We've 60 foot.
Yeah, I've got 60 as well.
Yeah, I probably have 60 foot anyway.
Okay.
120.
Alright, Mr.
Oh,
Rabbit,
damn.
eat
Rabbit
carrot.
Man, okay.
Yeah, well the carrot.
I guess I'll lead.
Okay, so Penton with his...
Don't roll a net one.
Please don't.
Okay.
I don't need to.
Stop eating
I bet if I called Penton Carrot Man or something, he'd probably stab me.
Stab you and make you apologise for it.
Yeah, real.
He walked into the blade
first
officer.
syllable and then you'll be stabbed.
Yeah.
Anyway, Penton, would you like to roll a navigation check?
I don't need to. I can use even the odds, but I think I do have to roll first. So
Okay.
Even the odds? Is even the odds? What's it called?
Something like that. I think it's even the odds. Whatever you're the one that's keeping track of your abilities, not me. It's
Yeah, it's good even the odds.
Yeah. Okay.
So the actual roll was a 5, but I can use even the odds to replace it with the nat 20 that I rolled earlier to give me 23 on navigation.
Okay. So, Penton, how long do you plan on leading? Are you going the full 8 hours, or...?
I guess the full 8.
Okay. So, as you are travelling... the first couple of hours don't go so great, but that's just because you're trying to navigate in the dark when you can only really see about 120 foot in a
Can I
direction.
use my spell in a direction?
Okay. So you know which way not to go. And conveniently enough, you were heading... Huh?
We have a map, so...
Yes.
Oh, wait, we don't know where we are anymore because we got off course. Oh, shit, yeah.
The next 2 hours started getting a lot better, and you managed to recover which direction you're going. And it goes well up till the last hour, where you come across a large cave opening. Keep in mind that now it is about 10 AM in game. You come across a large cave opening, and this is like, I guess it's more of like a warren or a burrow than a like mountainous cave.
Is it still plains everywhere else?
Yeah, it's like a very it's like an oversized hill.
Right.
That appears to have some sort of den or warren dug into it. It's a large earthen opening, for lack of better wording. Stop.
Anyway.
And in front of it is an abandoned merchant's cart that has been split in two, as though something has struck it with an immense force. The wares on this merchant's cart are strewn about the place. However, there are very large footprints, or paw prints specifically.
Oh.
And there appear to be two large sets of paw prints of some sort of a quadrupedal creature, or two, leading in and out of this this opening. Some of the merchant cart wares are smashed into the ground, implying that this is not something that is not recent, but it's still quite fresh. Immediately as you find this, Xanis perks up. We should probably go and investigate that. Like, there could be a person in there there could be, there could be an injured merchant, God knows.
Are we sure?
Why wouldn't I be sure? It looks like it's completely abandoned. You never know, there could be someone bleeding to death in there.
You said that the cart looked like it had been smashed a while ago.
Yeah, like it's been there for a little while, but it's not been there long enough to, like, you'd say maybe like a week or two at most. Level of recent. Xanis seems quite stubborn in pushing to go and investigate this cave opening.
Do behemoths have paws?
Yes, they are. They have paws and they are quadrupeds.
Right. Large quadruped. So it could be a behemoth,
Mhm.
suggesting that they usually hunt during the day, so they would take shelter during the night. So there's a good chance whatever did that is probably in that cave right now. Because it's raining and it's night. Wait, no, it's not night, it's morning. Oh.
Yeah, it's starting to become morning now, yeah.
So whoever's in there's about to emerge from that cave.
Can I have a closer look at the paw prints?
How close are we anyway?
You are about I'd say about 600-700 feet away. So you're at a safe enough distance that whatever's in that cave probably can't see or smell you, but you are far enough away that there's only so many details you can really make out.
Oh, so I can't go investigate the paw prints.
Not without risking risking the chance of provoking whatever's inside of a cave, if there's anything in there.
Because it could be nothing.
But it could also be something large. But something that's large, quadrupedal, and probably quite vicious if it managed to smash a merchant's cart in two.
How big's the merchant's cart anyway?
It's huge. It would be considered huge in size.
Like
so
a horse
about,
and cart sort of thing.
Yeah, it's about 15 foot long. Oh, sorry, 15 foot wide by about 20 foot long.
Well, we're on a diplomacy mission, so we're not on like a search and destroy mission or anything like that. So this is going out of our way to do something that could be extremely dangerous on the off chance that there might be someone there.
Yeah, you could just leave it.
But there's also someone there. There could be someone there.
Is there any? Can we see if there's any? Is there any? Can we see any blood from this distance?
Any what, sorry?
Blood.
There does not appear to be any blood, but if there were blood, it's more than likely been washed away by the rains that occurred literally last evening. And it is still lightly spitting at this point.
Did you say 60, 70 feet?
About 600 to 700 foot.
600, okay.
So, you are like, I guess, about a minute on Chocobo away from this cave entrance. Big bird, cover big distance.
It's more a case of what is in there. If something is in there, can we get away again? Without being killed.
I mean, a behemoth is probably faster than a chocobo? I don't know.
Does anyone know? Do they look like behemoth tracks? We've encountered a behemoth.
We're too far away to see.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Feet.
So from this distance, you would not be able to accurately gauge whether or not they are in fact behemoth prints or the prints of a different large.
What the hell?
Oh!
Oh, Jesus. Someone's fire alarm?
Is that fire drill?
Fire drill time.
Oh no! Fire drill double session. No.
Ow, my ears.
Milo.
Milo is gone. R.I.P.
Milo's gone to stand
Bye-bye,
outside for
Mimi.
10 minutes. Bye.
I just imagine like Mimi just starts making that fire alarm noise.
Okay, so it seems like as of current, the only member of your group that is very aggressively pushing to investigate this cave opening is Xanis. The rest of you are kind of back and forth, but seem to be back and forth between the idea of it looks like it's been there long enough that if there was a person there, there may not be a person there anymore. But at the same time, the case of there is a more than likely chance that whatever is living in that cave is currently in there, as the sun is only now starting to rise.
I am back.
Rip. Hello. How was that?
It was bacon. We're having carbonara tonight.
Oh. Sabotaged by the bacon.
Oh
Yeah. If you've ever cooked bacon, you know it loves to set off fire alarms.
Oh, it does. It absolutely loves it. Is it smoked bacon? If it's smoked bacon, yes. Unsmoked.
I have no fucking clue.
Understandable.
I've never cooked bacon before. I've watched people cook bacon.
Doesn't it crack a lot?
What did I miss? Or aside from
Nothing,
it's
we're
obviously
still
been a
debating.
while.
Yeah, basically.
And what did you say about Xanis?
Basically, as of current, the rest of the group is kind of back and forth on the idea. The only person who's really pushing for it, and they are quite aggressively pushing for it, is Xanis. As the only member of your group that is currently pushing.
Well,
to go with
Xanis,
them.
I do
Right.
trust you, but...
Let's compromise. How far away from the cave's entrance it would be considered safe if we were to get closer?
I can check for you.
Considering we don't actually know what's in there.
in a general scenario, any beast, what kind of distance do we want to stay? Because if so, we can get closer, see if we can identify anything that we are currently missing.
Which way's the wind blowing?
The wind is currently blowing. Oh fuck.
Toward the cave.
Is currently blowing south away. So you are downwind. So any smells that would be blowing away from the cave entrance. So
Okay.
Can I smell behemoth?
Do you know what behemoth smells like?
Well, we saw one.
I would
so
know.
maybe. Can
Did
I
you
roll
sniff
for
it?
I would say
Can I roll?
the only person that I could say realistically would know what a behemoth smells like is Mira, purely because her mother has canonically raised a baby myth, and the two smell very similar to one another.
Do they have a really strong smell?
Yes.
Does it smell like the baby muff?
Roll a... God. Roll a history check.
Oh my god, that's my third 8 in a row. 27.
Yes, it does in fact smell like the baby myth. In fact, it smells like there is a secondary baby myth, almost as though there are two things located in this opening, not one.
How can you detect that there's two from the smell?
Because
Okay.
it's a much stronger scent.
Not to be a dying diva, but I think there's actually two things in there because it smells like the baby muff.
Oh my god.
He-
Oh,
We're
no.
leaving.
You know,
He
I'll take
really
the risk.
stinks
I've-
sometimes.
Nope, let's go.
We're on a
Let's
diplomacy
go.
mission.
We're leaving. And then we go.
It sucks, but this is not our fight. And we risk our lives going down there.
Well,
For the off
Zanis,
chance they
what
like
do you
somebody.
what do you think's down there, Zanis? Like, what's the point?
He's been pretty clear about that.
Zanis just watches as the group begins to start making their way onwards, reasonably
Oh,
considering that the rest of... this cart has clearly been there for a little while from what you can tell, and if there was anybody still there, they would more than likely have passed on at this point, realistically speaking. So the rest of the group start moving.
Let me guess, Zanis doesn't.
Zanis seems not hesitant, but seems stubbornly fixated on the idea of going towards it to sort it, before turning off and following the group.
Thank
Kind of
fuck.
hanging towards the back, looking very, very displeased.
I am watching Zanis. I do not want him to run off, and then we all get our ass kicked by Lupus because we let his son get eaten by a behemoth.
Again.
That is my fear.
Thanks, little bro. I know it sucks, but
You get a pissed off snarl in response.
Oh, he's angry.
But the group continues traveling. Who is taking the lead from this point?
Me!
Okay. That was very aggressive. So we are
Everyone's
now...
got but me!
we've got 4 more hours really of travelling before it's...
Oh,
Beyond
baby! That's a natural
Mm.
20, my dude.
So that divided by 2 minus 6 minus 2 minus 8. Okay, so good news. You're just shy of about halfway done with your journey. And as Mira takes the lead, she remembers a cheeky little trick that she learnt from dealing with Clucky II to motivate the Chocobos. She grabs a worm from the ground, ties a small piece of string to it, ties the string to a stick, and holds it out. And everybody's Chocobos start beelining it towards the this worm on a stick. and they are basically not running into each other, but they are collectively failing to get this worm.
I was going to say, how long is the stick? It's just going to be crashing into each other.
It's basically the same length as a pole arm. In fact, I'm pretty sure it. Wait, does she still have it? I need to.
My halberd. You.
Let me just.
Yoink.
Let me write the word code.
I only have my rapier.
Okay, so it is just an excessively long stick.
Yes.
You
I
find
just found it.
basically like a 10-foot long stick that you just found tossed to the side. Probably a bit of debris from the travelling cart that got launched miles away.
It sounds on brand for her, to be fair.
And the Chocobos start running. How long are you taking the lead for? How long are you going to watch these birds try and catch this worm?
How many hours until we get there?
There are 16.5 hours until you get there. However, I would not suggest any further than 8 hours.
We'll go 5 and then see how it goes.
Okay, so there'll probably be a short break at the end of Aaron's leading. Oh shit! Okay, so you have a lovely miraculous occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In the good way or the bad way?
I get struck by lightning.
Miraculous sounds good.
Hey.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so the miraculous occurrence is that on your way, as you're basically bounding past, you find there is another merchant cart that is currently making its way towards Cacot. Except from it has 2 merchants sitting upon it.
Oh my god.
Meaning that the merchant, it's more than feasible, judging by the somewhat tattered clothing of the merchant. One of the merchants. The cave that you went past earlier was whoever was there. It's feasible that this tattered-looking merchant was probably the guy.
That means Zanis can rest easy.
Okay. Next hour. After that point, nothing eventful occurs, and you reach the end of your nothing eventful occurs, and as you take some time to stop, the Chocobos seem to be a little bit tired now, so it may be worth taking a rest. It is about... do the maths. It's about 3 o'clock in-game, currently.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, like 3 PM.
Okay.
So, you can take some time to rest if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, so as the group are taking some time to rest and the burbs are burbing, Zanis approaches Milo. Hey, you got a second, Milo?
Hey. Yeah? What's up?
How did you learn most of, your medical skills? It's really impressive.
Well, I got taught by Astra, Gran, and then because she couldn't do more practical things, when I was older I joined up with the Forest Guild temporarily, where I was assigned to shadow Annalise, my mentor.
So you had a really good teacher then?
Yeah, she was very good.
Zanis smiles and pulls out a small little notebook Well, I guess I could probably lend this to you if you'd be willing to teach me a little bit about like how to actually use the herbs I end up finding. I could show you which ones to pick out that aren't poisonous, and ones food ones as well. Because I think you probably know a little bit about which medical plants you can and can't use, but you don't know about the food ones.
It's mainly discerning medical and poisonous ones. Because poisonous ones have their uses elsewhere, but food ones not really much paying attention to.
Well, maybe I could teach you. And he smiles with a reaches into his bag and pulls out. Oh god, brain cells. And pulls out a small comb. There we go.
Chocobos sure are rowdy.
They really are. Xanis pulls out a comb. Well, also, I don't know if you've had the chance, but do you want to borrow my comb to brush your ponytail? I imagine it's probably a little bit uncomfortable having long hair without brushing it. Unless you already have a brush, in which case, whoops.
Mara looks at his hands. Well, I'll be fine for now. Don't worry about it.
Xanis, very meekly? Yes, Xanis now me-seeks. No. Xanis very politely nods his head. And in a more hushed tone, says, also, thanks for at least entertaining the idea of checking out that cave. I know everybody else was a bit too scared of a behemoth turning up, but well, I guess the other merchant dude we saw on the way here was the guy. And he, sorry, I keep doing that, sorry. Go for it.
Well,
as in, I cut you off as you were about to start talking. I'm sorry, carry on.
I forgot what I was even saying. It was literally something like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm being really bad about the
Continue, Lupus.
Okay.
It meant literally nothing. I don't even fucking know what it was anymore.
My brain cells. Anyway. Sorry, I'm being really bad about the day. Oh my god, I'm scatterbrained as hell. Okay, so the group takes silence.
You were doing fine.
Anyway. God. Moving swiftly onwards. So the group takes a few hours to rest up. And do you guys want to sort anything out before you continue on your venture, or are you all ready to continue moving towards Cacot again?
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we can just keep going, I think.
My clothes still wet. My clothes still wet, or have they dried?
Nah, they're dry by now. You've been moving for about... moving for about... about 21 hours now. Definitely have time to dry. Especially when you have wind, because bird. Okay, so who is taking the lead next?
I mean, I was successful last time. I could do it.
Oh.
Sorry, just Alec. just.
No.
Who hasn't done it yet?
Well, then you can take the lead if people don't like me.
I can take the. It's not that I don't like you. Alex.
Well, I'm getting mixed signals here.
It's just that I don't like walking for 10 hours.
You. That's not my fault.
I don't like watching someone cripple themselves because they've walked for an ungodly amount of time.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Anyway.
get to my destination.
Yes, well, we got there. So anyway, I'll do it.
Okay. Also, just thing that comes to my brain. Alice is literally the passive aggressive, like, sat-nav embodied.
He's like,
Now-
well, if you didn't want my guidance, then why have you brought me here?
Now take a left turn in 10 yards.
Bitch.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Not so
Hey.
great.
How long are you leading for?
Oh, let's just go 3 hours.
Okay.
I feel like I probably should have said first and then roll.
Hmm.
Bit late for that now.
Okay. Okay, so hour 1, things are normal, then they are quite nice, and then they are a thing.
And they're catastrophic.
You see a large bird flapping its wings in the distance.
Oh my god, it's a
How
zoo.
large?
It's the zoo.
It would take up about a 10-foot cube in body space. Kind of large, like
So it's fucking large. Okay.
it is a
Oh my God.
large bird, and it has not spotted you in the distance, but it is just kind of making its way.
It's going to spot us.
It
Okay,
is going
Lucas.
places.
Tell me the anti-zoo tech.
You assume that I have bothered to study that one particular stat block outside of its terrain preferences.
We haven't
Okay,
still in
I
flames,
will.
are
I
we?
will
Yes.
try to avoid its path. I guess.
Okay. Well, good news is that at the end of the 3 hours you've been leaning for, you can see what appears to be. Is it what I think it is? My brain cells are having a moment.
The cock.
What?
That's not what it's called.
No.
Cacot.
Cacot, yes.
Yeah. The cock. No.
You see the cock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice
Nice.
cock.
Mm.
What was that noise?
Don't judge me.
You see the walls of a city in the distance. It's just about visible, but you reckon that you could probably get to the actual city itself in the next day, because it would now be, what, 3 p.m. It was 3 p.m. And now it should be 4, 3 p.m. 4, take a short rest, that's 4 hours. So it's about 10 p.m. now. So it'll be about 10 p.m. in game. So you may continue, or you can take a rest.
I think. Should we continue? Is everyone okay to
How
continue?
long have we been moving for?
You have been moving since that long rest. You've been traveling for a grand total of about 16 hours, so you are definitely pushing now.
Okay, let's rest then.
Probably rest then, yeah.
Okay. So, so setting up encampment to sleep again. Who wants to take first watch?
I can, I guess.
Milo and Pendon?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So Milo and Pendon take first watch. So the skies have cleared now quite a bit, and all of the stars are out. It is a perfectly clear sky, and as the moon comes up and the sun goes down, and basically sunset finishes, you can see the lights of the city of Cacot in the distance, and all of the bright shiny stars above you. And it's quite peaceful. There's no rain, the winds have decided to go do one.
What a view, eh?
Mhm. It's a very nice night.
Yeah, it makes a change from all of the storms and behemoths and old enemies.
Mhm.
If I had a canvas, I'd paint this. I always wanted to be a painter. Never got around to it. Oh, should we got roll perception or
No?
no?
So
Oh,
the time seems to slowly tick by.
pardon me.
You are pardoned, I guess. I didn't hear
Hi.
anything come through the mic.
That weird
but-
sound I made was me burping.
Oh, okay, understandable. So the watch with Milo and Penton is pretty uneventful. You have conversation about the stars, and Penton mentions his was it painting?
Yeah. Never got around to it, but would like to at some point.
His interest in painting, and after about 4 hours of being on watch, fucking word. Penton and Milo are swapped out for Alec and Kay, who are now on watch. And Kay settles down and looks over to Alec. Well, how about telling me how that dream went, I guess? Since we're going to be sitting here for a few hours keeping an eye out.
Oh, it's nothing fun. I was just last night. I talked to Mary a bit about Catherine, so she was in my dreams again.
Catherine?
Oh, have I told you about the old group I was with?
I think you have before, but very briefly.
Yeah, Catherine was my girlfriend.
Kay's ears twitch a little bit as you mention this, and she seems concerned. Oh, I didn't realise. Was she nice?
Yes, she was very nice.
Well, Kay shuffles a little bit closer to you. Well, I guess if it's any solace, you've made a lot of progress so far. You've gone from someone who's a nameless mercenary to being part of a guild, and I mean, you and Milo haven't tried to kill each other in a while, so that's definitely progress.
Well, I don't think I ever tried to kill Milo.
Figure of speech.
I never really had anything against Milo. He just had something against me.
I think it may just be because the devil demon thing, and
It's fine. Milo threw it recently. I don't hold it against him.
yeah. Did you ever get told about who Jasper was?
Briefly?
He was
Just that he died, basically.
He was a member of our group when this group was formed, and he was a troubled individual. Wasn't very open, and it caused some. Long story short, it caused some difficulties. Part of me does wish that he hadn't met his end at a large plant, for lack of better phrasing. But, him and Milo were at ends sometimes because of what happened to Milo's brother. But you seem to be getting along with everybody pretty well. Hell, you've even made Xanis kind of like you. Well,
Really?
I guess not. He's softened his opinion. He doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem as tired of, I guess, you just being present. Which, you know, for normal people, that's kind of par for the course of meeting someone new. But for Xanis, it takes a lot.
Benton doesn't like me.
Yeah, Penton's a bit of a wild card, at least in my opinion. I like him, but I don't think I should like him for the reasons I do. He's very unstable, I guess.
Worrying.
Well, not someone that I would have really associated with outside of the guild. Lots of questionable choice making, but it's gonna sound really strange, but I find myself a little bit fascinated with you.
Wow.
You pique my interest, for lack of better wording.
Well, I like you too, so.
She smiles and kind of leans over a little bit and pulls a book from her bag to show you, and spends the rest of your watch time basically teaching you about the stars and trying to, I can't think of a better word than comprehend. Kay attempts to comprehend Alec. I can't think of a better word for it, but she seems to kind of shuffle up to you as the time goes on, and
yeah. I enjoy my time with Kay.
Yeah, friendship, because she wants to make you read a book about space and stars.
I'll read a book about space and stars, sure.
So yeah, you basically spend the rest of the evening doing that, and as the sun comes up and all of that lovely jazz, the group ends up taking a little bit longer to rest. And rather than having just a long rest, the group is given the combination of a long rest and a short rest, so it is now about brain cells. It's about... Sorry, my brain is having a moment here. It's about 10 AM when the group finally starts getting up and getting ready. And just about ready for your next travel. Who wants to lead for the next?
I'll lead!
Okay, it's Alice.
Yes!
How long are you planning to lead for, Alice?
How long? What is too long?
What?
What a way to start.
Because the Chocobos have managed to get some longer rest, they could probably go for about 10 hours, but there is only 8.5 hours left of your journey before you arrive at the walls of Cacot.
Oh, let's do all 8.5 then.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. Watch me roll a nat 1 on the event dice.
No. Do I need to roll?
Yes, you do.
What, navigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. Do it.
No, come on. She
You
can
can't
see the
will
city.
it.
We can see the city.
It's
You
Alice.
Come on.
And you don't know if it is Cacot or whether it could just be, it could be Y.
It's Arcadia somehow.
He somehow walks so fast.
Oh
Okay,
God. Oh,
so I did a roll.
Alec having black.
How much did you roll?
Drum roll, please.
A solid 7.
What?
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Fireworks. They.
That was
Hold on to your seatbelts.
We're going backwards.
Oh! Huh. The more you know. So, as you're going along, last hour...
I didn't see what you showed me.
So, as time goes past, you beeline straight for the city, and you have had another miraculous occurrence, where the bird that was flying past earlier appears to have just completely f***ed off, and
It's a miraculous occurrence.
No more fucking bird.
Yes, because that bird is a zoo. It is very
Yeah, no
clearly a
more.
zoo, and
How do you fit that many animals in the sky?
quite easily. It is an extremely expansive island. Like, what you see looks small, but this is like 3 or 4 times the size of Africa easily.
Just deny me.
I am gonna deny you, because you're trying to envision the idea of like 50 zoo flying in the sky at once.
No, an entire zoo in the sky.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A zoo.
No. Anyway.
They're all on balloons.
A zoo.
Anyway.
Nothing happened.
Anyway.
As you are moving along, you eventually manage to get to the city of Cacot.
Compared to the first leg, that went pretty well.
The first leg was a disaster.
The first leg was an unmitigated disaster.
Marlo casually whistles.
Nope, not me. Okay. Let me find what I am looking for.
Why do I have the Persona 4 soundtrack in my head?
Because it's a damn good soundtrack.
That was 3 days of travel, right?
Yes, so it is now the 6th.
Time to remove
Of
3
July.
rations.
Yes, sure,
Time to go
6.
buy 3
Think
more
so.
rations. You must have 2 rations.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah, rations. It's been 3 days. I should
Nom
remove
nom nom.
Yes.
So I have 8 more rations. That's enough. Yeah, I have so much rations. I already had like 10 when you gave me them, so I've just been finding them.
Okay, right. So, you have arrived at the city of Cacot, and as you arrive, you are greeted at the front gate by a guardsman. Watch me not have any NPCs prepared for Cacot. This would be hilarious and I will cry.
It's okay, just do a dude man voice and just say it's a dude man and he's a man dude and he's there.
Yeah, goes over to storage page, looks at entire block of Cacot NPCs I have not sorted out yet. Uh-oh. That's ironic. So you arrive at the front entrance and you are greeted by the guards who ask for your for you to identify yourselves.
Do we have like guild cards?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
imagine
do we-
so.
do
Yeah.
we-
Armbands.
Hello,
Yeah,
my
okay.
name is Alice.
Ah, yes. Alice, who?
Alice Powers, you know.
I do not, ma'am.
Do you know Diana Powers?
I do not, ma'am.
We are a group of travellers on a diplomacy mission for the Sleeping Wolves Guild, and we are passing through Cacot, if that's okay.
Ah, yes, of course. There is what was let me see. There was a Sir Aster June that was coming through this area recently and has been awaiting your arrival.
Oh, they were sent on ahead, were they? Okay.
I have no idea, sir. I am just a
Oh, I was more thinking
A guardsman.
aloud. Sorry.
and he lets you through into the city. As you are heading into the city, you are immediately hollered at. And oh my god, brain cells, please. Okay, let me just. I need to find where they are. Proceeds to. Oh my god,
I think I hear
oh my
someone hollering at your boy.
I will end you. You find yourself being hollered at by an orange tiger folk male who stands about 7'5" and is currently waving in your direction.
No, I don't know anyone like that.
Good day, sir.
Hello. Come on, hurry up. You're being waited for.
Oh, you're the guild members. Okay.
Well, yeah.
How long have you been waiting?
Me?
Just in
Couple of
general.
weeks, I guess.
Couple of weeks. Oh, Christ.
Well, yeah. We've been sent here to help with the other guild. I did not. Well, I guess this is the music I'm using now. Well, yeah. Myself, Reggie, Andrew, Aster, and Ursif have all been sent over here to sort out a couple of bits, if you will.
Fair enough. Do you know where we'll be staying?
Well, assuming you've sorted out a stable for your we'll sort a stable out for your birds, but we've got a room set up. I know you guys are on a diplomacy mission, but Tiberius, look, this man introduces himself as Tiberius Garden and looks to the left, looks to the right, and then kind of waves the rest of you to follow as he leads you to an inn. I now need to remember what the name of this inn is. For note-making purposes. Nope, that's the world law. Find the right one. Which one is Cacot? It's that one, the one that is literally titled Cacot, Lupus. Come on. So as you are being led to the inn, in the center, you notice in the center of the city is a massive monolith made of quartz that appears to be very, very likely bobbing up and down within the city center.
That is fucking weird.
My brain cannot picture that.
Well, try, because it's
Yeah.
currently floating in the middle of the city.
Oh, floating, right.
Yes, like it's floating, it's bobbing up and down, very as though it were levitating off the ground.
Okay.
And you are led to an inn called the Half-Full Flagon, which is built on an outcrop of hewn and rune-carved stone. They appear to be runes for the gods of. Oh god. Sorry, my notes are just all over the fucking place. I've made like one of my notes was literally just Lupus put the name of this god here, and then just does not say anything. Where is it?
It's okay.
Oh my god. They are runes, like little rune carvings for a god who has power over the domain of nobility, specifically. Oh my god, this is gonna be a mouthful to pronounce. Good King Moggle the 12th.
What?
So what? Good King Moggle the 12th.
Mhm.
I want you to spell that out. Just because that's so good. That's
But
amazing.
if you need to put that in your notes, but
I'm just gonna write that with
Wait,
no
so his
context.
first name's Moggle and his second name's
Mog, yes,
Moggle.
Mog, the 12th.
Moggle the 12th.
So you are led into this tavern,
Moggle.
and sitting within this tavern is Sif Pater, or as you will know him, Father Bear,
Father Bear.
Reggie, another cave bear folk that you have not met previously, or at least do not recognize immediately, and Asta, who is a little bit tired out, but is currently readjusting his backpack. So, this is Tiberius speaks up. So this is the rest of our group that's here at the moment. You know, the other 5 are still back at the guild. Friggin' Brutus and Cedric just deciding, hey, we're gonna stay here because the guildmasters asked us not to go out in case one of them murders each other. Good times, good times. Anyway,
They sound problematic.
trust me, boy, you don't, mate. You are small fry compared to Cedric or Brutus. They are problem children.
That's very rude, but anyway.
I mean, if you take anything after Reggie over there, that's all I'm saying. Anyhow, so close the door behind you, and this is a small private rented lounge fixed between 2 large bedrooms. So it's like a rectangle shape. So you've got the room that one half of Group A is staying in, and then a large living room area, and then the other accommodate side of the bedrooms, which is where your group will be staying. So you're kind of sharing a room right now. Kind of.
So, oh wait, was they still in the same room or have you moved off now?
No, you're all sitting in this big living room together.
So, how did your journey go? Because ours was, problematic, interesting, eventful, and painful.
Oh my
mean-
goodness, our journey was totally fine.
Yeah, it was good. It's fine.
Behemoth.
I mean, if you want to talk about behemoths, we will literally watch Reggie uppercut a behemoth on the way here. It's quite funny.
We watched a man come out of a behemoth's mouth and make it disappear.
Reggie
And
starts
it was
very
made.
immaturely giggling in the corner of the room until Alec comes out with that, and then looks a little bit more serious. Well, I'm guessing you sent a message back to the guildmaster?
Should we have?
I think we did.
Asked Alistor too.
There
Ah,
we go.
I
Okay.
mean,
I forgot.
I could literally, I could send him a sending spell right now and just.
Alistor's
on that.
probably gone back to the guild by now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also ran into the cult in Floss as well.
Oh, yeah, they're always trying to find a place there. Let me guess, buying more chalk, quote unquote.
No, microscopic
Yeah.
calligraphy.
Well,
Oh yeah, and chalk, yeah,
Right.
of course, yeah, the
There you
pink
go.
chalk.
seems like Marlo's the one that remembers most of the important details. Anyway, so
Hello.
hello, Mira. Nice to meet you. I'm Tiberius.
Hi!
Anyway,
What's
There's
happening?
Asta there.
Actually, have I introduced myself to any of these people?
They know. I think pretty sure they know who you are, but you probably don't recognize most of them by
Okay.
name. You
I'm
know
gonna
Father
say,
Bear.
By the
Do
way,
they know all of us?
yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hi Father Bear. Also, hi everyone else. I'm Alec. Who are you?
The Orange Tiger Folk male introduced himself.
Yeah.
My name's Tiberius Gullivan. I am one of the first official guild members. And this is Reggie. And he waves his hand to a male brown rabbit folk who stands at about 5'6".
Huh.
He's short.
Tiny boy.
Then waves his hand at the other cave bear folk standing in the room. And this is Andrew. Hi, I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And then Tiberius waves his hand to Asta. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this strapping chap. And Asta gives him Asta gives Tiberius a bit of a scowl from across the room. Yeah, fuck you too, Asta. Anyway, this is Asta. And, well, I'm sure you guys are affiliated with this lovely man in the corner over here. Father Bear just kind of waves a hand and goes back to reading his book.
I think I cried at him once.
Yeah,
that was fun.
a lot.
You were crying at him?
Projectile tears. Mira, you're breathing into your mic.
Projectile tears.
That's my fan. It's really warm in here. Let me turn it away.
Yeah,
My
your
PC
fan.
is constantly at 37 degrees, so basically I have a second human in my room that's constantly just projecting heat.
Rip. Anyway, so Tiberius continues. So, we didn't say this, but you've got a long-ass journey ahead of you, and we thought we could help you out, because we happen to be heading that direction anyway. And no disrespect meant, but I don't think that you would be capable of getting through the forest.
It's okay, we love a bit of company. Do please join.
I've been in forest.
More you joining us. Have you ever met a wolf spider before?
Have I met a wolf spider before?
Have you travelled through large forests on it? Let me find it.
Are there large forests in Karos? In which
Hang on a second, I know exactly what you're fucking talking about now, you son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Surprise!
My, like, a
bitch.
Yeah, if there are large forests in Karos,
You
then
fucking
I have.
sent me that fucking picture ages ago, you...
Where is it?
Oh no.
Calm down.
Ah, yes, there we go. Yes. Yeah, well, they're these big, they're these giant spiders. We're talking, like, huge. Like, they even make me and Ursif look small. And, they're an issue, to put it lightly. So, if your group would be willing to help us in one of the little ventures we've got to deal with here, we would be willing to assist and Tiberius does air quotes, we'll be willing to assist you in getting to Carmas, because we have another warp crystal left to get to Dracocrest, and it should be a short journey from Dracocrest to Carmas directly.
I thought we weren't allowed to teleport. Oh.
Tiberius has his finger over his lips, as though, yes, he's aware, but he's helping you cheekily get around that.
Oh, it's a secret. Oh, okay.
Oh my
Wink.
god.
Lupus, did you find the picture in the end?
What, of the wolf spider I
Wolf
sent
spider,
you?
yeah. Yeah.
Let me find it for you. Are we talking like the big boy or the not so big boy?
I have
the
no
medium
idea where.
boy.
It's like I know you sent me something. I remember you sent me a spider.
I sent you the corrosive
In the mail.
spider.
Ah, the corrosive spider.
Sending
So
a spider to your house.
this is what the pixel artwork of the wolf spider looks like.
Ooh. I mean, it's kind of pretty.
This is what the actual thing looks somewhat similar to.
Pixel art is way cuter.
Expectations versus reality.
Yeah, the pixel art is a lot nicer.
So you have, as a party, you now have an option that you can make. You can make this out of character between yourselves. So Xanis and Kay's opinions I will not be shoving in the mix here. Do you want to continue travelling from Cacot to Kanja, to Jelm, and then to Karmas? Or would you like to basically take a side quest here and essentially skip what would essentially be several weeks worth of journey?
Oh, Lupus is gonna find out though.
Yeah, I would say yeah, I'll go for it. But if Lupus finds out and we get in trouble, I am snitching.
Plus, think about it.
If we go down to
Oh my God,
together.
you're
I'm saying that.
Bruh.
I'm saying
Is
that
it really that bad?
directly.
Oh my God.
I'm
Yes.
saying that directly to Tiberius. I'm saying if we go down together.
Okay, so my
Okay.
problem is that if we just suddenly manage to do this like weeks faster than we should have done, Lupus is gonna go, that's a bit suspect. How did you do that faster than you should have done, mate?
Or
I mean,
we
I'm
could
sure
just have a
Lupus is
cute little
probably aware of
holiday.
this sort of stuff happening all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, either we take it and we just have like a 3-week binge cruise in whatever the place we're going to. I need to look at the map. It is Karmas, yeah. We just have like a 3-week binge cruise. We're gonna pub crawl in Karmas for 3
Yes!
weeks.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my God, let's.
And we
do
go
that.
legit way.
Let's have a goofy time together.
That would require somehow our group keeping a low profile in a location, though, which we have been so far unable to do
Okay,
anywhere.
wait.
I mean,
Hang
I'm
on.
very good at keeping a low profile if I need. Well, not very good.
Can I ask Tiberius if they've done
Good
this
enough.
themselves before on their expeditions, on their like retreats?
Good question.
Their retreats.
Tiberius has a little
They're
bit of a
cruises.
chuckle. Wow. Yeah, I'd say that this ain't the first time that we've done this or this has been done, because technically speaking, under the exam rules, you are not allowed to teleport. But it's not you that's teleporting.
So
It's
long as
us.
it's aided.
So you can be aided by another guild member, provided that it's not under you provided it's not you who does
We
the
don't cast a
teleporting.
spell.
Yes, pretty much.
Fucking genius. Oh my.
Oh, well, we're sorted then.
But what if Godfather has like people set up in the places we're supposed to be going, like a check mark?
What, you mean like here?
Yeah, like what if they're spies?
Well, then I guess we can like
How do
bribe
you know
them
you're
or
trying
something.
to
I don't know.
fail?
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the people that were sent ahead for us.
As you voice
yeah.
this, Mira, Reggie speaks up. Darling, do you really think that the Guildmaster would have any sort of spare time available, with your mother having been in the picture within what? Only having disappeared about a month ago? He's not got the manpower spare, and with the Lillian Beast coming back within, what, another year or so, if we get that lucky, most of the manpower at the moment is trying to work out where the fuck the guild's gonna have to establish points of defense. We are the checkmark, and we are offering to help you get through this a lot faster. I.e., you scratch our back, and we scratch yours.
And alive as well.
So why are we scratching your backs? What do you want?
Oh my
Well.
god.
Marius confused.
I swear to God, Tiberius just explained it.
I wasn't here.
Yes,
Oh,
well,
you
long
won?
story short, Mira, I imagine you probably zoned out for the better part of that conversation, because you've been staring at that painting of a goose on the wall for a while now.
It's a very good goose.
It is a very good goose. It's very... You realise that's actually another aerialite posing as a goose. It's fascinating.
Oh my god.
She has a marvellous rack. Anyway, focusing on the important details. And Reggie kind of has a little bit of a sarky smile on his face as Asta's just looking at Reggie like, the fuck are you going on about? Reggie continues. So, essentially, what is happening at the moment is we have had reports of some really suspicious activity happening, well, right underneath our feet. And...
I look down. Anything down there?
Not literally under our feet, sir. But,
Wow, I'm a sir. Oh, I feel so fancy.
Reggie,
First time anyone's ever called you sir?
Reggie gives you a smirk. Trust me, darling, I could call you sir any day of the week. Not that you probably want that, though. And proceeds to continue to elaborate. So, essentially, we have had a problem with what has been described as a disturbance under the city. Now, as much as I would like to make a hilarious comment on some disturbance in somebody's underground, this is unfortunately not one of those things that I can make humour about. So, essentially, what we need to find out is what the hell is going on. That means we have to go into the sewers to find out what is going on. The
Oh
problem-
gosh, guys, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
Hold your breath, you'll be fine.
They're coming from you.
The
I've
big
never seen
problem
you in the
is,
sewers.
if I may elaborate, is that there have been... allegedly have been creatures down there that have been draining the some of the electricity being used to automate these systems. So not only do we have a problem with something draining the electrical energy, but on top of that, it means that any chance of trying to get around down there, once you're down there, there is a risk that you might not be able to get back up.
Oh, that's exactly what I love, being stuck in the sewers.
Well, it could be much worse, let's put it that way.
How deep are these
But,
sewers? How deep are these sewers?
well, parts of it have been sealed off due to, flooding, because the pipelines go all the way out to, where is it? The pipelines go out down to the city of Y, where it is then basically sent down to the underworld and dropped into molten lava. So, you could, in theory, get out of that location. We will be going down there as well, if you like. A few of us can stay behind. I'm sure good old Ursif won't mind being our tether while, we go pillaging through the underground.
What about the Chocobos?
What about them? They're birds.
We're leaving them here then.
Of course, my fellow rabbit friend. I really hope that knuckle click went through
It
the
did.
mic, because that was smooth as fuck.
No, it didn't.
Ah!
I mean, metaphorically, it went through. I felt it in my soul.
So true.
So essentially, what has been gotten across is that there is something in the underground that has been messing with the not with the population, but with the, I guess, electrical systems of the place. Meaning that getting down there be quite easy. But getting back up, on the other hand, maybe not so much.
Guys, bring lots of like rope and stuff. Like, I'm not getting stranded down there. I'm just saying.
You know, it'd be really easy to get up if I could use bend space and time, but unfortunately, I fucking cannot.
Speaking of which, what do Xanis and Kay think about?
Xanis just has a bit of a huff on right now, so he's not really paying attention. And
She's
Kay,
so angry about the merchant cave.
Bruh.
meanwhile, Kay is intently listening and it seems as though she's trying to judge what the problem could be. But would the party want to go for this group? Go and help with this mission, quote unquote?
Yeah.
I will let you all decide as a collective.
I vote yeah.
Sure.
I think it'd be fun.
Alice, Mira, Milo, do you have
I
opinions?
mean, if everyone else is going to, then I'm not going to be left behind. But like, I'm just saying, I'm not being left down there.
Beats getting eaten by a wolf spider.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got some strange fears.
It's okay, Alice. I'll hold your hand. It'll be fine.
No, I don't need my hand held. I will have 2 hands on my sword.
And my last question, Milo. You were the last one to kind of voice
Yeah,
an opinion. How do you feel?
I'm fine with it. I totally wasn't muted. Yeah.
Oh no!
No! Milo!
Give us the rundown on what you said.
But to be fair, I was. It was like, yeah, I'm up for it. To be fair, I've partially zoned out because I'm currently going.
Tired.
But yeah, Milo's up for it.
Okay. Okay, so sewer time, I guess.
Okay,
Smiley face.
understandable.
So
It's fine.
you take a little bit of time to get your stuff together, and the half of group A comes with you to what they believe is the entrance, and whilst down there, I'm just gonna oink. Whilst down there, they have mentioned that there might not be that much in terms of light, but it may be possible for them to draw the thing to the surface. But after considering that, they realise that if the thing is an issue,
Put the townsfolk at risk.
yes. So,
Down we go.
I don't have anything for light, but I can cast darkness. No.
Dancing lights.
I do.
Oh, the methane. Oh no.
Oh no, we're gonna blow the cave up.
No, probably not. No. Oh,
Okay.
yes? No,
Basically, don't
the
use
sewage-
fire.
the sewer
to
system
be
isn't
safe.
airtight.
Hmm.
It's not like air escapes. Like
Mhm.
gases will escape
There's also
unless
a
they're
high
like.
quantity of methane, and you've also got to remember that the sewers are also technically dumping grounds for magical refuse as well,
Magical
Oh, true.
refuse.
as in
I
maybe
hate the
leftover potion
sewers.
ingredients, etc. So
And my
Okay, I
magical
thought you meant
shits
like
After
yeah.
eating my magical food. Yeah.
no,
my
I'm
magical
gonna send magical poop down this hole in the ground and emotionally traumatize
I
you
was
with the rest of
surprised
your
to say
lives.
so.
I'm not surprised.
My magical poo is purple, just like the rest of me.
And it sparkles.
It sparkles, just like my eyes.
So as you
Where's
go,
the
Chocobos here.
sure. So as you
No,
go
don't bring
into the ground, and you're climbing down this ladder, Sorry, my brain cells are potatoes right now.
I'm still thinking about Reggie.
Everybody thinks about Reggie, man.
Mm.
So as you're heading down, you head one way, and the other group, if you will, heads the other direction. And as you're venturing along, you find something feels very off. And I'm not just talking about the smell.
Oh yeah, it's probably rank. It's horrific.
Can you all roll me an Arcana check, please?
I mean, I can, but I can't guarantee it'll be good.
Fair.
Oh my god! I've literally rolled only 8s and a 20.
Arcana.
I've rolled 4 8s in a row.
It was Arcana, right? Because
Yes, it was in fact
I am-
Arcana.
I am
That's
insane.
the best roll I've had all day.
Okay.
I rolled so bad, but it's still a 25.
Oh, how's that bad?
My rolls have been stupidly good all
It's a
day.
It's a 2 on the dice, so I have plus 23.
I got 39.
Fuck you. No, I'm happy for you. Actually, that's good. It's fine. It's good. I'm not.
Okay. So, Alec, you got 23, wasn't it? Was it
25.
25. Okay. Alice?
Oh, you wanted me to roll Arcana as well? Oh, wait,
Yes.
I hadn't.
I asked
Wait,
everybody to
sorry.
roll Arcana.
Everyone roll Arcana.
Smells like magic.
Oh, it's magic!
You know.
Never believe. It's not so. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Kay. Okay.
I'm being silly, I can't find anything.
Mhm.
Social
Where's
tab.
Arcana?
Social
It's
tab, it's between appraise and
Social,
athletics.
okay, there we 13!
Ow. Yes.
Ow.
Ew.
I just sneezed with the force of 1,000 suns.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's such a mood.
This is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Okay,
Out of character are they elementals? Because they're draining power.
that's definitely a good shot.
That's my Noric knowledge.
Hypothesis.
Your,
Coming in.
your hypothesis.
No!
Yes.
Yeah,
Mira,
guess they're elementals.
Hello.
what did you roll for your Arcana?
39.
Fuck me, yeah. Okay. Milo.
17.
Okay. Penton.
25.
Okay. So apart from Xanis and Alice, everybody else succeeded. You notice that there is a strange excess of elemental energy in the waters, almost as though somebody has dumped a large quantity of unused
Magic
alchemical items
Oh.
into this sewer.
Oh.
Oh
Which,
god.
along with the other magical refuse, has probably created some problems.
Oh, I figured someone had dumped just elementals.
I mean, they may have done. You never know.
just like throw them down there.
So, as you are heading along, you hear someone shouting. You hear someone shouting, and it's echoing. You can't make out which of the voices it is, but you hear a male voice, which doesn't round down at all, shout the word "contact." In a very aggressive, almost confrontational tone.
Contact.
Found whatever it is.
Polo. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we could go help. Was it explained to us that they were going to fight anything they found on their own, or that we're supposed to converge on whatever we find?
They have specified that the thing that they are looking for, they have, well, I say things. They are not sure whether it is a singular entity or multiple entities, so they are assuming it is multiple.
So...
You do, however...
That did not answer the question.
No. They have not specified for you to converge on their position, no. But they have requested that you search for any additional issues, and for those of you that succeeded, which is everybody apart from Xanis and Alice,
Oh.
whilst
R.I.P.
the voice is like echoing from roughly behind you, the elemental and the excessive elemental energies that you have detected are coming from in front of you.
Ah.
That's unfortunate.
Do I
Monk
see
W.
anything?
As of current, you do not see anything, no.
No excessive elementals.
Oh my god! Sorry. I have to.
Elementals are really extra.
Is that? Yeah, that's correct. Oh my god, I'm trying to click things and place things and they're not doing the thing I want. So, as you are heading through, are you heading towards the source of the,
The sound, the contact.
Yeah. Are you heading towards where their voices are coming from? Are you going to head towards the strong elemental energy that's coming from in front of you?
Towards
Where?
the noise.
They did not mention how strong they thought what was going to be down here was, or whether we could even handle it.
I don't think they would have asked if we didn't
They
handle it.
are significantly stronger than we
Yeah.
are.
I would like to, while we're doing this, cast Omen of Peril. Just in case. So, you... Do you want me to send the spell description?
I will look it up. Give me a second. The best part about how frequently I sort this system out is that all of the pages in in that one folder for the system merge, which will soon be not system merge and just system,
The system.
will just be the system. But I have every single one of the pages in there basically hot dialed on my my search bar. And the most frequent one that turns up is when I write the word toe and mirror turns up.
What?
I type in the word toe and the first of all of the sheets it recommends to me is Astra Mirror Mako Tisa.
Yeah, because you spelled my name wrong.
But it will just automatically default to that.
Yeah, I know.
Peril, I need to roll a D100.
How far away do
And
these
not
places
tell me the result.
I am not going to tell you the result. I will, however, give
That's
you a
very
result.
important. Yeah.
What's the failure rate on yours?
89. No. The accuracy is 89. The failure is
11%.
11.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No, I fail this 89% of the time. Might as well just try.
let me check the spell
No, I'm
notes so I know what it is. Omen of Peril. Let me check the notes of the spell.
You tell me the danger level, which is safety, peril, or great danger.
No, don't open that. Oh my god.
Too late.
Can I request which direction you intend to travel? Are you traveling towards or away
The
from the
voice.
noise?
The noise.
Towards the noise.
Great
Yes, the
danger.
Love that.
Wait, does that mean going towards it is dangerous for us?
Yeah, I guess.
I cannot specify. I can, however, tell you that what great danger means. Great danger means your very life is at grave risk. You will likely face powerful NPCs or deadly traps in the next hour. If it fails, then it does something completely different. But that's what they all do. Basically, you will likely face something that could be quite lethal to you in the next hour if you head in the direction you are currently heading. That is your result, Alec.
If we head in the
Okay,
direction
I'll tell everyone that, and I don't know what to do now. Go on.
If we head in the direction that they shower from, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, where are you going?
Which then implies that that's the level of strength of enemy we're going to be fighting against.
I cannot tell you that.
No, but very dangerous.
Yeah, very.
How far ahead does this strong elemental energy seem to be?
It goes on for a little ways longer, but you can see some torchlights in the distance that imply that there is a flat stone opening. It seems to be like some sort of maintenance area for anybody that has to come down here.
Is it all of Group A that's going there?
Yeah.
So as of current, you have your group of 7 went in one direction, and the half of Group A that is in the city has gone the other direction. So basically, you split off after coming down into the sewer.
Okay, so is Father Bear with them?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Okay, I wanna send in Father Bear
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, I just fuck.
Hey, I
Take a
just
second.
fuck.
Hey, just fuck. We all want to smash Father Bear. Anyway, take
That's so true.
take your time.
Let's just say it didn't count. I just cast a spell and it said it was really dangerous, and I just want to know if you are okay and should we come, and that's how many words I have.
Okay.
How does he relay this back?
They get a response that's roughly the same amount of words.
Oh, do they? Okay.
As you send that off, the reply you get is, I can't be asked to brain tell it, but essentially encourages you to progress down the direction you are heading, as it does seem like there is more than one entity they have to deal with.
So to not follow them.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll say Father Bear says we shouldn't follow them, so I think we'll continue where we're going.
Fair enough. I
Oh,
won't
that
make a
sounds
decision. Press on.
sensible.
Yep. Okay, cool.
I guess we'll not go towards the sound then.
Let's see what this elemental energy leads us to.
On your guard, everybody.
God, you are on.
We press onwards.
Yep. So as you're heading onwards, is anybody paying attention to their surroundings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
We press onwards, straight into a wall.
Totally.
Oh, who put that there?
Me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mira.
Mira was the enemy all along.
God damn it, Mira.
I press onwards and there's a pipe directly overhead and it hits
It
me
was
in the
me,
head.
Barry. I put a wall in your path.
Ah!
Get wrecked, scrub.
It's always the one you would never suspect.
So you enter this large flat stone room that appears to be nothing more than a maintenance area. However, there are a couple of chutes for recycled waste, or basically objects or items that have been pre-packaged away and sent down here, probably for the workers. However, one of these chutes is blocked by what appears to be 2 large boulders.
Sucks.
Wow.
Wait, what was the shoot for? Sorry, I kind of blanked out. I was listening, but my brain just didn't take in the information.
Okay, so
It's about that time in the session, isn't it?
it is approaching into the session.
We're fading in and out.
When you got 15 minutes left and everything just goes in one ear and out the other and just actually doesn't make it to the brain.
What of you to think that it even goes in an ear?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically to summarize, you've walked into this flat stone area that appears to be a maintenance area for anybody who has to come down here and do, work on any of the pipeways or stuff like that. All of these chutes are clear, except for one of them that appears to have 2 very, huge-sized boulders just kind of vibing in front of this chute, which seems very odd considering the entire area is basically urban stonework, like concrete, or basically your medieval equivalent to concrete. Mortar, there you go.
Where do these chutes seem to go? Do they go
To the surface, yes, they are attached to large item recycling bins for your alchemical magical items that you should not flush down the toilet for any reason at all.
Maybe somebody got sick of them flushing alchemical items down the toilet and just went, no.
But why would someone be wanting to flush alchemical items down the toilet?
People are lazy.
To hide
Because they're
evidence
stupid.
of a murder.
Whose wisdom here is high? Not including.
Not me.
Who has? Whose wisdom is what?
26.
24.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know what my wisdom is, so I might as well check.
12. I have the highest wisdom, guys.
17.
Yeah, mine's 17 too.
Oh my
Mine's
God.
12.
Please don't tell me I have the highest wisdom. I'm the dumb shit of the party.
Exactly.
You have equal wisdom with Xanis, and Kaya's wisdom.
Mine is
You're not the
Okay,
dumb shit of the
so-
party. I'm the dumb shit of the party.
I was gonna say now that my con's better, I have wisdom's my lowest stat, but my strength is still 10.
So,
R.I.P.
Milo, Mira, Xanis, and Kaya all need to make perception checks as something seems a bit off with these conveniently sized boulders.
31.
That is a
33.
success, that is a success, and... Okay, so all 4 of you notice that one of those boulders moves. Like it's itching
That's
itself.
annoying.
Maybe you see that right.
Just scratching its arse.
Shh. That thing's moving.
What?
It's moving.
Sorry, this is really funny.
It's moving.
It's
Yeah,
moving.
that thing's moving.
That's not normal.
Should we ask it to move out of the way then?
No.
Milo makes the face.
No, what if they're friendly? I don't know. It's a rock. I don't know. It's a
Maybe
fucking
there's,
rock, man.
It could be like a oh
By
my
any
God, what
chance, is this elemental energy quite high right now?
I don't know. Make an Arcana check, you ho.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
Oh my god, Arcana moments.
Oh, that's high. I can't add that up actually, so I'm gonna get my calculator. And it's calculator time. 40.
That is definitely a success. Yes, the large degree of elemental energy just so happens to mostly focus on these two huge boulders that not only, has Mira pointed out, are moving, but are just conveniently misplaced considering that there is no damage to any of the nearby stonework that would imply that pieces of earth this size would drop from the ceiling. Or from the walls! Everything is smooth! Smooth
Yeah.
mortar!
So
Yeah,
plan
these
is
are
we
the
cast
elemental
haste and
guys.
fucking rush it.
Well, what shouldn't we at least ask? Like, hey, can you guys
Ask the
move?
fucking boulder.
I don't know. Yeah.
Considering
Why
the
not?
fact that the other group, as I'm still whispering this, even though I'm very pissed off. Other group in peril, huge danger, boulder, elemental energy. Fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Who's
To be
gonna kill
honest,
us?
Alex only doing this to annoy Penton. He doesn't
You are
actually care about.
succeeding.
He doesn't actually care about the
Roll
boulder.
That's not
check.
fair though, because there's two members of the group that will do that not to annoy and with genuine honesty. A complete
Yeah, but
blissful ignorance of the danger.
That just makes it even
She's just
funnier.
gotten used to dealing with this shit.
Yeah, Alex very obviously like almost laughing at it. So he's like
Well,
that.
if that turns into a Rickroll, I will be furious.
It is.
Fuck's
It is a
sake!
Rickroll. Anyway, fine. Let's pick up the boulder. Okay. Haste. Okay, I cast haste, I guess. Haste go.
Okay.
We're doing this.
If you are going to cast Hastegar, I would like everybody to also roll initiative.
Can I
Don't
get the
mind me
haste
doing
go out
that.
before?
Oh,
initiative
Tried
Lord.
this
starts?
image multiple times. You
I
still
believe-
fall
I get-
for it.
I get it
That's
out
why I
before
can't. I had
initiative
my
starts, right?
suspicions. I was like,
Lupus.
I want to check something real quick, because I believe one of your abilities applies for what I'm about to do.
Oh, that's great.
About to do.
What?
Don't do
He's
anything.
about to kill us all.
well, can
Yeah,
you make it quick, please?
Ahead of time. Perfect. Okay.
I
So...
roll 3d10 for initiative.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
3d10.
That is definitely what I'm focusing on.
They can act in a surprise round, but if ambushed, they act last. We're not being ambushed.
Yeah,
We are
that's,
ambushing.
that's-
Oh, that's the chunky boy.
We are
that's
we
what
are
the,
ambushing.
Don't you think that's what they have, not what you have?
No.
That is
No,
That's what I
you are
have.
correct.
Oh.
As you focus on the boulders,
Fuck!
you hear this wind. You hear this wind. It feels like somebody is like blowing in the back of your ear.
bro.
And
It's
You
me.
hear
Alice!
Alice is just going behind you
Right
As-
into my ear, come on.
as a
For fuck's sake, you know they're sensitive.
a pretty freaking large
Oh.
elemental drops from the from a the inside of a lantern. That
But I
is
was
conveniently
focusing on
shackled on the
Arcana. I
ground.
was
Yep.
focusing on where the elemental thing was coming from. You said
And I said most of the elemental energy is coming from these two things, not all of it.
bruh.
You gotta watch me, I'm a sneaky fucker. Anyway,
You
Well,
sure are,
okay.
Snake.
Hith,
Platonically.
Hith.
But do I get haste out
Yeah.
first?
You certainly
Okay,
do.
cool.
So,
Yeah.
smiley face. Now I have to find. Where is it? 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 Where is the thing?
What the fuck? I rolled 3 times for initiative. I got a natural 1, a 4, and an 8.
Wow.
Oof.
Go
That
back in
is.
time and roll a better one.
I mean, that is a thing that I'm pretty sure Time Mages can do as a reaction.
Exactly.
What can I do as a reaction?
I believe there's a reaction you can do that just allows you to fucking re-roll or something like that.
Probably a spell. Let's see. Delay death. No, that's not it. Well, maybe that'll be needed later. Uh,
Okay. Do 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 do
Reaction, delay, response. No, that's not. Reaction, delay, don't know.
Okay.
Lots of delays. It's like the trains. It's lots of delays.
Alec is train.
On the train.
Alec is a train? Choo choo? Do you want me to put Alec's face on a train?
Please don't. I need my face on my
Alec
head.
the tank engine.
Alec the tank engine.
No.
Face boosted version.
Okay. Alec. Initiative score.
That's me.
Yes.
Oh shit. Right.
Oh shit! What am I doing?
Where combat initiative. Oh, I have a really good initiative bonus. 20.
20. Sweet.
Yeah, I plus 12 or 5. What is that?
Make sure to make note in the thread.
We need a thread. Okay.
Call it the Oogly Boogly Rockman.
I will make the thread because
I
I've never
have made a
the
thread. The thread is already made.
I never get to make the thread.
You will be able to make the next thread in a week.
Okay.
I will
In a
make
week.
sure of it.
Oh, we're going back into combat in a week.
Yes, because I doubt
have
you're
more
going to clear
combat.
this encounter in time.
In
Three-
4 minutes.
in
like
3
a
minutes.
4
speedrun.
minutes. Alice.
Where is haste go? Where is?
I got 25.
I have too
Sweet.
many spells.
Mira.
21, so 21.
Milo.
13.
And Penton. Is it really bad? Or is it?
33.
Fuck.
I'm a plus 13 for
Yes,
initiative
so
now.
bad.
And I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
I've been rolling so many nat 20s.
Stop.
What if I told you I rolled a 3 on my dice?
Oh my god.
What if I told you I rolled an 8?
I mean, if you just looked at Roll20, you'd be able to see all my rolls.
Milo
I
roll
don't
above
know.
5
So-
challenge.
We're being ambushed then.
Huh?
Some
We're
of us
being
have
ambushed.
plus
So
17.
they have surprise round on us.
We are being ambushed.
Or is it just the
Huh.
wind boy that has the surprise round on us? I'm just asking.
Hold on. So Alec manages to get haste got off.
Yeah.
Before the air elemental drops down. It is now going to take a single action. I have to decide what that
Okay.
action is.
Wait, can I cast God?
No, because it hasn't done anything yet.
Fair enough. I will wait.
I have so many dice. I have like 3 sets now. Of 1.
And as quick as the elemental appeared, it vanishes.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
That could
What the fuck?
It
I
uses
didn't
its
even get
ability.
to
Plus
whack
out.
it.
Oh, I thought it was doing a mace. I guess it is
Totally.
doing an ability. I thought it was just gonna be like, hey, we just show up and then go away.
Okay,
What,
so
everything goes
Penton.
What?
Do we want to end the session here because we only have like 2
Let's
minutes?
end it before we
Probably,
start the
yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, so that is where.
I can finally use Gilrain.
Good night, Milo.
Milo has drained their energy supply for today. Right, and with
For the week.
that is where I'm going to end the session. So, yeet.
Booyaka booyaka.